into your tattoo?
Yeah, okay, so I only have one tattoo, which I can quickly talk about. It's like on my lower belly, and it's like a bit similar to those succubus tattoos in anime and manga. And I got it for two reasons. It was made by a friend of mine from Turkey, because I was living in Turkey for a while, and shortly before I left, I wanted a memory from there, so this friend did it for me. And as well, because it's like succubus tattoo, it's like representing for me like my femininity kind of thing. I thought it was really like cool and edgy to be like being this, I don't know, brave to put something this feminine on my body, being a man. So yeah, when it comes to like should it have a meaning or not, I think it should not. It's cool. It's, I believe, better if it has. After a few years, you might like change your taste, you know. So it might really not be something you want to keep.
And choose your tattoo very carefully,
Yeah,
because it's
for
what
sure.
stays on your body.
For sure, like it's just important that you don't regret it later. So
Yeah,
Yes,
for
yes,
sure.
yes,
think about it for a while. I'm saying this, but you know, I actually got mine like I was like, okay, let's do it. I designed it myself quickly and stuff. Like, but I wanted a tattoo for a
But
long
I feel like
time.
that still has a lot of meaning though, because you designed it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something
Oh, you
random.
designed- yeah.
I actually designed it
Yeah,
myself.
so I think that still
That's
has
very
a lot of
meaningful.
meaning.
But I'm not a great artist.
You are.
You are.
Drawn beautifully.
But it's very meaningful. That's why I don't want to. I don't think I will ever get rid of it. Even if I get tired of like the design or whatever from every country I will be living in. So
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
It's really
get one
nice.
from London.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's really nice. The next one from Claire. What made you decide to sign a contract with Tier 1?
I think for me it was like, I don't know, I've been doing this job for so long and the opportunity came to me and I was like, I cannot really refuse because it's really a way to
So,
bring it
why
to
not, right?
a different
Next level.
a next
almost.
level. And back then
Yeah.
I didn't even really know about like in detail what could Tier 1 give me, but I just thought it's a way to make my job. I realized how much more I could be doing with Tier 1, like in terms really of resources.
Yes, that's true.
I
Because
also-
we've been doing the same thing, you know, for a decade,
so
for more than a
It's more
decade.
like, yeah.
Like we wanted to take this to another level and see what more we can do.
Yeah, I agree with it as well. Like, it's really this opportunity could not refuse.
Yeah,
I think
so why-
I
so
would
why
be
not?
stupid to not
That's true.
take this opportunity. And even though, like, I think a lot of things will definitely push us out of our comfort zones.
For sure.
Definitely, you know, we've been doing a few like special like
Video
content and stuff
content.
recently. I can't say what yet, but in terms of like content in general, it's something that we're not all used to. So I think it's really gonna push us to the next level and see where we can go with this.
Yeah, for sure, for
Mm.
sure. Also, to be honest, the fact that we can be the three of us together, I was like,
Yeah.
you know, we all live so far from each other, so like,
It's funny because before Tier 1, we don't know each other.
Yeah.
yeah, Hakken and I didn't
Tier
really
1
know
actually
each
brought
other.
us together. So.
Yeah.
So the next one from Jahia. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. What was the first ever character that you guys cosplayed?
Who's going first?
I can go first. Oh my god. I was really young. I believe maybe around 12. And back in the days, like, I don't know, cosplay was really not that popular, I guess, and especially not in my area. Like, in Switzerland, no one was a cosplayer almost. And there was this event coming up. We had so little events, like, it was the only one around, I think, at the time. I cannot remember how I discovered what cosplay was, but I just found a Zero Kiryu from Vampire Knight costume online. I was a child. I had a child body, you know. So finding the right sizing was impossible. I ended up with like huge costume. It was so big on me. I cannot explain. And the wig was so ugly. And, you know, back then there was very few options in Europe. You know, like it was like, I don't know, a bit long wig that I cut really with scissors, like
this. Like straight.
It was so ugly, and it's impossible to find photos of this online. I don't think I will ever be brave enough to share. Yeah, it took so much to say just like Zero Kiryu from Vampire.
Zero Kiryu.
This I
maybe.
didn't know that.
I did that. I would say 2010. You know, really, because also back then I didn't really have the resources to go onto the internet and like buy wigs and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was
I really,
impossible at the time.
Yeah.
you know, like I kid you not, cosplayers in this time, you are so
So-
lucky.
During our time, we have nothing basically.
Like if you wanted a specific color wig, you would have to dye it yourself, and not even with normal dye. I used like the Copic markers. I would have to color it in strand by strand just to get the correct color.
There was once, there was
Oh.
one time I was, during when I first started cosplay, I wanted to, I don't have an orange wig, so I got a crayon, and I colored my hair. That's worse to say.
Yeah.
The good old
Yeah.
days.
Good days, oh
We
man.
got tacky.
Now everyone's got AliExpress and eBay and
But you know that-
Taobao.
Now that you say it, actually, at the time, I don't even know how I convinced my parents to buy something online for the costume, because really, my parents were so
Yeah.
against it. You know, it was really another time. People were not buying on the internet as
For
much.
sure.
Whoa, we're old.
We're old.
Mine is Itachi. I think a lot of you know the
Ah,
story
I've
already.
seen the
my
photo.
first, oh no, my first cosplay ever, the one that I sewed with my
remember.
mom's fabric,
So
the double taped costume. I was using my Ryoke, and because I know nothing about makeup before, so I used a marker, just draw the lines on my face.
permanent marker.
That's
Like,
adorable,
Oh.
actually.
And I had a hard time trying to wash that out.
but you redid Itachi.
I really did Itachi, I did
And
justice
you
this
s-
time.
you know, like-
damn.
That's finally. Okay, the next one. Oh, we're done.
Oh,
Are we?
oh wow,
We're done.
so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm,
Well,
yeah.
bye.
No, maybe let's check comments a bit.
Yeah.
Let's check comments.
Yeah, we've been live for how long? 36 minutes, and we had a problem, so let's stay a bit. Hmm.
What does the comment say?
People are spamming the same thing, I think. Thank you for the stars. How many days can you take to design your cosplay? In terms of making it, I assume? Like sewing a cosplay.
It depends.
And designing.
Sometimes just 2-3 days. If it's a simple cosplay, but if it's a complicated one, sometimes it takes me weeks, or sometimes I just give up halfway and never do it.
Actually, like,
Mm.
yeah, for sure. It really depends on the complexity of the costume,
Mhm.
but I would say maybe like a medium design, for me personally, would maybe take about 2 weeks in terms of patterning
Yeah.
everything and then sewing it myself.
I think I usually take a bit longer, actually.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I made my costumes,
Yeah.
but like
Mm.
in terms of sewing, I tend to take like up to a month quite easily. But I think I'm a bit of a lazy person with sewing,
We
Yeah.
all are.
and I'm doing things
Yeah.
really
We all are.
slow. Like
Mm.
I really like measure everything and take like a million years redo everything every time. It's not good.
Sometimes I buy the fabric and then all the materials I need for the cosplay, and I just dip.
Oh, me.
It happened to me.
So many times.
And it
as
stays
well.
in the
Happened
stays in
like storage.
wherever it is.
Yeah.
It
For
happened to me quite a
sure.
few times, especially with armor projects. I always give up on armor.
I
because
buy
it's
my
making-
Eva foam and that's it.
You know, when I was starting cosplay, I was a bit crazy because there were so little resources. I didn't know how to make stuff, so I was making all my weapons with wood. I cannot explain the huge ass, like, how you call that, like, so like I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
Electronic ones. I was like 15, like on the balcony, and it's making everything so messy. I cannot
All the
explain.
wood chips and
Mm.
everything would go everywhere.
So yeah,
But
it was
that's impressive, actually.
It
Do you
is.
remember my huge
The
huge
Buster
cloud?
Sword, right?
I did not the Buster Sword, the Fusion one. It's like Fusion one has different parts. It's all wood. It's quite heavy actually,
Whoa.
but it's so resistant. It's like one of the props I have that is in the best condition. It cannot really get damaged.
That's so
That's
impressive.
impressive.
Yeah, I used to do my
All this
cosplay.
crazy stuff. Yeah.
It's been a while now.
Yeah.
I really miss it though.
Someone asks, how many cosplays can you do in a month?
Back then, I can do one character every week. Now,
Yeah, same.
now maybe once per few months.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, before COVID, like 2018, 2019, I at least did 2 cosplays a month. And not even bought. I would make 2 cosplays a month and photo shoot.
After
maybe
COVID,
3 a
it's
month
just-
if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah,
Yeah.
just not doing anything for so long, and I think getting back into the swing of things is really difficult now.
And we're aging.
We're old.
Actually, we really,
It's
I
really-
think it has to do a bit with, passion. Like,
Yeah.
it does fade a bit, and it's about, finding new ways to get
Yeah.
yourself motivated.
I
Usually for
agree.
me, it's also like maybe 1 a month, but just because I have to do it for Patreon.
Yeah.
It's like once a month I have to do a new character.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get back into at least once a month.
Yeah, at least once a month.
Just because I've had a break for so long, and I really miss it a little bit. Actually, I want to get back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also when you're really productive, I really like at the end of the year, for example, you look back on your year and you've done so much work. It's really such a nice feeling.
That's
Such a nice.
true.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's check more
Check more question.
Are we entertaining enough? Please, Pipinos, comment. If you comment a lot, maybe I will do some dance for you.
Oh! Yeah, let's see.
Why not?
Woo!
Woo!
Comments.
What is the most enjoyable thing that you've done in the Philippines? The yacht.
I would say the food.
Food?
Except for the yacht.
I'm just like,
You
yacht.
Ever since I'm here, because of the different time zones, I wake up so early. I wake up at around 5 a.m. So I go for breakfast at 6 a.m. And then the two of
The
them
second
wake
round.
up, and I go for a second round of breakfast at 9 a.m. And this is so enjoyable. I can't explain. But more seriously, actually, I think it might be like the yacht.
Yeah.
trip
The yacht-
for
the
me.
yacht-
The
I
only
think
reason
yacht
why
food
I
is
say
really
yacht
good.
is because I've never been on a boat before.
Same.
Yeah.
This was my first time, and I was like, wow, so
It was your
cool.
first time.
Yeah.
on a boat.
Not like a yacht boat.
Oh,
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
I've been
yacht-
on
yacht
rowboat
boat.
boats and stuff, but never on a yacht. Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was really cool.
It was a yacht for me too. It was really
It was,
unforgettable memory.
and for me, like I was in London, middle of winter. I just arrived. A day after, we go to like the
A
beach,
deep-
like in the ocean.
Summer.
Yeah.
Such summer vibes. It was like so surreal.
Beautiful.
The clash,
Yeah.
Tonight, Hakken and Shun, what is your advice to upcoming and aspiring cosplayers of this generation? Never give up. I don't know. I would say like just do what makes you happy.
Yeah, I don't really have an advice. You do you. Just do what you
Yeah.
want.
Because I think the way that we all do things is always different. It's hard for me to give advice, but I just say like, really just as long as you're passionate and it brings you joy, then continue
Yeah.
doing what you want to do.
Definitely.
And don't listen to what other people say. Yeah. Have fun with it. What about you?
I don't know. I think maybe an advice I could give is like, if possible, try to cosplay with a friend. Because starting alone can sometimes be a bit like, I don't know.
It's a
You
bit
lack motivation,
intimidating.
maybe.
Yeah, motivation.
And when you're with someone, you're getting so motivated to like create something together. You
I
motivate each
agree.
other, talk about what you're doing.
Yep.
Something maybe I could
Yeah.
advice I could give. More questions?
What
We
question?
have a lot of comments to like that. Ooh.
Did you guys ever felt overwhelmed when you started to grow your platforms? Yes.
Oh,
You.
Okay, I'll be honest. I think when I first started like getting a bit more attention on social media, I would say it was a very slow growth. And I've been doing it for so long, so it's like a really slow thing over time. There was some posts that really went viral and it did scare me a little bit. But I would say the most overwhelmed I was with Tier 1. I'm not used to such.
Going on stage, just presenting a little bit, like, or giving prizes to contestants and stuff like this. That was really, really overwhelming for me. And overall, this experience with Tier 1 for me, like, I don't know, being on set with like so many lights, so many people in the room, it's quite overwhelming. But actually, less overwhelming than I thought.
Oh, I see.
I'm like, first day I was a bit stressed, and now I'm so relaxed right now, for example.
Actually, yeah, like I think now I'm a lot better, but the first step of us, you know, a lot of people sharing about us in the company and everything, it was a bit overwhelming actually. But it was not like a bad thing, it was very positive, everyone was so kind and supportive. So like, yeah, I think I'm just not used to it. Yeah.
But of course,
I think a lot about it, yeah.
Yeah, if you rationalize it and you realize, because these are real people, you know, all these eyes on you, it's actually, it can be really overwhelming. I'm too stupid, like I don't do this thought process, I'm just like, oh hey. I don't think that much, you know, but...
For me, it's, I've been treating everything with a very calm mindset, but the thing for me is that seeing the numbers grow, means that the expectation on me is growing too. So sometimes it makes me think like every time I put out something new, it has to be better.
I really understand that.
It has to be perfect, or you know, I don't want to let people. I don't want to disappoint people. That is the thing that, you know, that bothers. Not bothers. I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
It's pressure, for sure.
But I really understand on social media in general. Like, I also constantly feel like I need to do better than the previous stuff I've done. It's such a great opportunity to have Tier 1 now. Actually, I really think we can, you know, go further and further now. Because being on your own, there's only so much you can do, to be honest.
I agree. Yeah.
At some point, it gets really limited.
Yeah. I think I really hit a point in my career where it was just kind of, that's it.
Same.
Actually, to be honest.
100% same.
And then, yeah, with Tier 1, I think we just have so many more resources. You know, even things like connections and everything, and just we can really push ourselves to the next level with their support. Actually, it's really like, I'm really looking forward to share with you guys. You know, I'm really excited. Bestie. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many comments.
It's really nice.
Okay, I took off my shoes. You dirty socks.
How do you bring yourself back when you're close to giving up or are losing yourself?
I feel
that's
like
a really deep question.
I feel like I just, you know, I do cosplay when I feel like doing a cosplay. I just do it. I don't think there's such something as giving up for me, because I would always want to cosplay when I feel like it, when I you know, like a character. You know, I will always want to cosplay it. It's a thing that is, you know, rooted inside me. It's not going away. So I think it's just the motivation. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. Take a break and come back.
I think it's also the mindset in a way. Like you shouldn't feel pressured to have to deliver content every month, like something new, because obviously you would lose motivation doing that. And I think at a time as well in my career I did that as well. I felt like, I need to really produce so much content, otherwise, you know, I won't grow like as a person.
First
and like
years.
my really for
First
sure.
years,
And it's such burnout actually. I would not recommend.
Actually, to be honest, I think one of the trickiest aspect of cosplay is that it's really easy to overwork. I cannot explain the amount of times I was really burned out. Happened so many times over the years.
But if you really feel like that, like as Hakken said, like, you know, take a break. You know, I've done like hiatus. Is that the right word?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hiatus.
hiatus. Like for like the longest I did was maybe 6 months actually. Just kind of like reflecting and what do I want to do and plan out things that you want to do in the future.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really
take
does.
a break,
help,
honestly,
for
it really
sure.
helps.
Take a break, yeah. Because I feel like if you lose motivation, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, it reflects in the
The result.
the
for
yeah, the
sure.
result.
For
People can see
sure.
that you are not happy with what you're doing.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yay.
What should we look forward to from you now that you're in tier 1?
I don't know.
Wait and see.
Wait and see. Wait and see. You guys will be very happy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will be.
We're going somewhere.
Where could it be? Comment, what do you think? Anime character you relate to very well.
Naruto. Stupid and hungry. Oh, sorry, Sasuke. I want to be Sasuke, but I'm Naruto. Too bad.
That's a really hard question.
Actually, for me, it's more like, for example, Zack Fair from Final Fantasy VII. It's not like I relate to him, but I really, really cherish the same values as he does. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like just doing everything to pursue his dreams, you know. This was like,
He's like, oh no,
I'm
don't
gonna
cry.
Oh, no.
it's okay, my eyes were dry. I need to think about Zack Fair.
His eyes are just dry.
Yeah. But yeah, I think for me, I'm the same. I don't really relate to a character. Like, I don't see myself in any character. But there's many characters that I like their values, morals, and yeah.
I feel like Bucharati, I really resonate with him at some point. His dedication to what he wants to do, and he's ready to risk it all.
Yeah.
Just go, and it's just a character that I can really resonate with.
Yeah.
I mean, your photo book
Like
was...
me.
I
I hate the world. I want to kill everyone.
Wow. By the way, guys, can you tell us what you think about the setup?
Yeah,
How cool is
I
it,
mean-
no?
we are in Boss A's office.
So pretty. I don't know, lighting is so pretty.
Thank you, Boss A.
Thank
Mwah.
you. So what are they saying?
Pipino, pipino, pipino.
The
Pipino,
pipinos.
Uh,
Can they see my earring?
What?
We have matching earring with Knite.
Wow.
Can you see?
How do you handle the pressure of being forefronts in cosplay, and how do you handle people criticizing what you do?
What was the beginning of the question? I didn't hear.
Like, how do we feel about being like big, I guess, like a big name in the industry, like the forefront of the cosplay industry? In the sense, like having your name well known. Yeah,
I don't know. I think for me it's actually quite flattering. I don't know. I've been working really hard on what I'm doing, and when I see that people liked it, it does give me confidence. Not so much in terms of looks, to be honest. Again, like I struggle a lot with my looks, and what people think about it doesn't really, influence what I think. But
That's
when it comes to my skills, when people really appreciate my work, especially in photography, because I'm also taking most of my photos myself, it really does give me a bit of confidence. And I don't know, when it comes to what people say about me, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I really don't.
At
Like,
this point, I'm just numb.
Yeah, I
For me, it's more
yeah.
like. Sorry, I keep cutting.
No, go on.
For me, it's more like. I just really. like other people will not change my happiness or
Yeah.
my sadness. You know, like
That's
what
true.
will make me happy is not depending on people.
Mm-mm.
So you know what they think.
Doesn't
I-
really.
Why
It
would I
really
care
does
really?
not
You know?
affect you.
Of
Yeah.
course, if it's people that are close to me, like my friends, I care a lot about their
That's true.
opinions.
Mm.
But like random people I don't know, like I really could not care less.
Yeah.
I can't deny that. I guess like those kind of comments, like hate comments or whatever, like it did affect me long time ago. I think, you know, being online, like I just wanted to share my passion with the world, my work, like I'm proud of something, and then, you know, like obviously there'd be like people like hating and everything, and you know, like at the start it really was hard just because I found cosplay as like such a positive thing for me to share with people. But you know, with you posting anything online or any kind of recognition you get, there's always going to be some people that dislike what you do. And I learnt like in a way to really not care about it, because why should I care about random people's
They're just
opinions
random people on the
when
internet.
like they really do not matter to me at all. Like the things that matter to me is like, you know, my friends, my family, and like my supporters. You know, I would always have so many more supporters than haters.
We have you guys.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just don't care anymore. As you said,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
numb at this point.
Not
I'm like,
at this point. Yeah.
I'm happy to
I think
just
it comes with age as well.
for
you know.
sure.
Yeah, when I was really young, when I first started out, you know, every time I see someone criticizing me, I will always reflect, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
So, but now I'm just like, it's them, not me.
Yeah, as a teenager, we tend to be like having so little
Why do
confidence.
people hate me?
I'm too old for this shit. Right
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
For sure.
Mm.
Happy, be happy.
Yeah.
One more question.
Okie dokie.
Last question. All right,
Let's get a good one.
let's get a good one. Like,
Let's get a good one. Keep the
Okay.
questions rolling and we'll
Yeah.
see.
Mm.
One more question.
oh, I think this is a nice,
Mhm.
positive question. What is your most favorite thing about yourself?
My eyes.
Your eyes. You have very good, nice eyes.
You have very good average.
Very. I really like. I mean, perfect. I don't even know what to say.
They keep flattering me ever since they meet me.
But I don't know, Hakken is so beautiful. You know, I have no words.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
the
feel like
charisma.
eyes is the, you know, the window to someone's soul.
So
Like
I
the
look
one-
tired. So
No,
what's my
I think
soul
like
about?
all of you have
Death.
I really understand what you mean.
No, I feel.
I really
you.
like my eyes.
Yeah.
Because I think the eyes is always a way to deliver emotions better than actions, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It's my nose.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like.
Cute nose.
When I was younger, I really did not like it, and then as I got older, like, I think it's such a defining feature on my face. I think a lot of people don't have a nose like mine. I don't know. I just think it's really unique, and I learned to
Flex.
love it. Yeah, I'm like, side profile is nice. I don't know. I really hated it when I was younger, but I'm really happy now. So I'm
It
like,
really fits your face so well.
It makes you, you know.
yeah. I think if I would ever change it, I would really not be myself. I don't know. Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's probably my fashion.
Yeah.
Because it's something I can control, you
Yeah.
know. And I really discovered that in the past months. Like I started investing my time in like looking into clothing and getting something very unique. And it really helped me with my self-confidence overall, because you know, when it comes to appearance, like physical appearance, it's way harder to have control over these things. So yeah, I would say my fashion. I really invest a lot of time in.
Shun has
in
really
that.
unique
Really
fashion.
unique fashion, actually.
I just copy Nana. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I really like. That's something that I really love about you as well. Like you're so happy to just express yourself with fashion,
Yeah.
you know, and like you're so happy, like just being dressing however you like. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
don't
I think
know.
you really inspired me a lot with fashion as well.
Oh
Actually.
really? I
Yeah.
didn't notice. We love the same brands.
Yeah. But for sure, like you really like, you're very
That's true,
inspiring.
true.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it really helped me with self-confidence so long.
Mm.
I, you know, now when I get dressed, like I don't know, a year ago I would be like putting makeup on, like trying to style my hair for 2 hours and going out feeling like ugly. And now I'm like, taking 20 minutes to put an outfit together and going out and feeling myself, you know.
I mean, yeah, that's
I don't even wear makeup anymore for like a whole year almost, like my everyday life. Not
Yeah,
now.
That's true.
Obviously,
Back
but-
then, before, that's a few years ago, when I go out, I need to put
Do
on
everything.
full on makeup.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy with myself now. Like I think this is really character development that we started to accept ourselves more and love ourselves more, be
definitely.
confident in ourselves.
I agree.
So yeah, we are done with the
We're
questions.
saying such beautiful things. Let's cry together.
Whee! I really hope that you guys enjoy the live stream. I hope we're not too boring.
Yeah. Hope you had fun. We're a bit tired. It's the end of the day. We've been working so much today.
We've been
but
shooting the whole day today.
Yeah.
Please look forward to the contents.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Pipinos.